Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to meet together. Please help us to come together to make this institution reflect your kingdom. Breathe life into our ideas and decisions. Help us build a team that has love and respect at its heart. Give us the strength to continue working for your kingdom in this time of pandemic. Lord, come give us the inspiration to be the best we can be. May we be a shining example of your goodness and truth within, wherever we are. Inspire our thoughts, discussions, and ideas, and continue to remind us that all that we do here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth for the greater glory of you. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
Huh? Hi, I'm Hoagie. Hoagie. Ping pong.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Boom, 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 banana. Peel the banana, peel, peel the banana. Chop the banana, chop, chop the banana. Put it all together. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it.
Oh, 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 orange. Peel the orange, peel, peel the orange. Squeeze the orange, squeeze, squeeze the orange.
Put it all together. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it.
Go, 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 grapes. Pick the grapes, pick, pick the grapes. Stomp the grapes, stomp, stomp the grapes.
Put it all together. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it. Banana, orange, and grapes. Mix, 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 mix it all together. Shake, 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 shake it all together. Make fruit juice. It's fresh fruit juice. Wow!
Come play on our apps. Search for Ping Pong on YouTube.
Hello, grade 3 pupils. Welcome to our week 11 lesson of our reading class. To formally start our discussion today, kindly get your reading book for your reference. Okay, so for this week, we are going to discuss the Module 4, page 140, Growing to Learn. Okay, so in this lesson, it is about respect and obedience. Okay, so let us read a story about River Talk. The rivers were a disgruntled lot. They had started out as tiny clear streams high up in the mountains and meandered through valleys and plateaus and plains. Their waters had swollen up during monsoons and had then reduced to a trickle during summer. But on the whole, they had flourished. And now, at the end of their journey, they had to merge with the sea. They would lose their precious freedom forever. And yet, they couldn't stop themselves from flowing. Could they? So they will flow till they reach the sea. This is too unfair, they said sadly to each other. It's bad enough that we have to merge. It is worse that our sweet and drinkable water becomes terribly salty and tasteless when we merge with the sea. The sea heard the rivers and looked amused. If that's the way you feel, I see no point why should you join me at all. Go away and enjoy your cool, sweet waters by yourself. Of course, there is no way the rivers could do that. Even if by some miracle they could change their course and not flow into the sea, their very survival was in danger. For few rivers lasted on their own without uniting with the sea. Most dried up and died. What use was independence if one did not live to enjoy it? So the rivers made peace with their situation and flowed into the sea. So that was the story about. Okay, so let us discuss the lesson 1, getting the general significance of the selection. As a good reader, a good reader knows how to get the general significance of the selection or article he or she reads. Okay, so it means getting the reasonable meaning of an event. It may also mean determining why an event is important, how one event influences another, and how one happening leads to another. So, to better understand about getting the general significance of the selection, let us try to answer exercise 1. Okay, it is items 1 to 10. Okay, so show your understanding by answering the following questions about the story that you have just read. Okay, it is the story about the river talk. Okay, so let's proceed to lesson 2, building vocabulary and phonetic skills. Okay, so you need to encircle the letter of the word whose meaning is the same as the underlined word. Okay, it is items 1 up to 10, page 145 to 146. Okay, so let us try to answer items 1 and 2 together. And for the rest of the items, you answer it by yourself. Okay, so number 1. The rivers were a disgruntled lot. So the underlined word here is disgruntled. Okay, so what do you think is the meaning of disgruntled? Is it A, discouraged, B, discontented, C, disadvantaged? Okay, very good. The meaning of disgruntled is discontented. You encircle letter B. Okay, number 2. Their waters had swollen up during monsoons. The underlined word is monsoons. Okay, monsoons mean, rainy days, drought, or famine. Okay, the correct meaning of monsoons is rainy days. Encircle letter A. Okay, so let's proceed to pronouncing words with vowel digraph. Okay, a vowel digraph is a group of 2 or more vowels which when we pronounce produce a single speech sound. Okay, so for example, a vowel digraph EA. Okay, these are all vowel letters. It is, when we pronounce this one, it will produce as I in the words beans, means, stream. Okay, so here are more examples of vowel digraph. Okay, let us read it together. Okay, team, build, tide, meet, about, caught, tooth, train, fold, who, steal, guilt, friend, sick, broth, sook, took, gain, volt, to, clean, suit, lies, meek, thought, coal, brook, slain. Okay, so those are the following words that have vowel digraph. Okay, so for better understanding about pronouncing words with vowel digraph, okay, you need to do exercise 1. You will read the following words with vowel digraphs, which you have just met in the story that you have just read. Okay, so be sure to pronounce each word correctly and clearly. Okay, and also you will do exercise 2. You will complete each sentence by filling the blank with the appropriate word from the list of words below. Okay, so you have there the following words in the box. Okay, list, easily, food, fruits, ready, teaches, learn, afternoon, look, and each. Okay, so you will just fill in the correct or the appropriate words. Okay, so let's answer items 1 and 2. Okay, for number 1, Olivia plays outdoors in the... Okay, what do you think is the appropriate word here? Okay, very good. The appropriate word here is afternoon. Okay, you write here afternoon. Okay, so Olivia plays outdoors in the afternoon. Okay, number 2. Eating blank is better than eating junk food. Okay, what do you think is the appropriate word? Yes, it is fruits. Okay, you write here fruits. Okay, so eating fruits is better than eating junk food. Okay, so for the rest of the items, you answer it by yourself. Okay, so let's proceed to lesson 3, inferring the feelings of characters. Inferring can mean drawing conclusions or making a guess based on previous knowledge. So it also means reading between the lines, where the reader tries to make sense of what is being implied by the descriptions given. Then inferring the feelings of characters means describing the persons or characters involved in the story feel by knowing and understanding what the printed words or written lines are trying to tell you. Okay, so here are examples to help you further understand what skill of inferring the feelings of characters mean. Okay, so let us read the situation. Okay. Sophia is all smiles after tasting the food she cooked. How does Sophia feel? Is it A, happy, B, sad, C, nervous, D, angry? Okay, so the lines all smile. So these lines, all smile tells us that Sophia is happy. Okay, so that is inferring the feelings of character. So you need to guess what is the person or characters involved in the story feel, and by knowing and understanding what the printed words or written lines are trying to tell us. Okay, so that was inferring. Okay, so for better understanding about inferring the feelings of characters, try to answer exercise 1. Okay, so then we have lesson 4, decoding words with multiple meanings. Words can have one or more meanings or definitions. The correct and appropriate meaning of words can be identified better when these same words are used in the sentences. For instance, the word sunny has meanings like cheerful and cloudless. Okay, when used in the following sentence, okay, so here, the girl has a sunny disposition. Okay, so sunny here means cheerful. Okay, so the girl has a cheerful disposition. Okay, well, in another sentence like, it is a sunny day. Okay, so sunny here means cloudless. So it is a cloudless day. Okay, that is decoding words with multiple meanings. So words kay naa siya one or more meaning or definition depende sa paggamit sa sentence. Okay, so understanding how words are used in the sentence is one way of determining the appropriate meaning of these words. Okay. Let us try to answer exercise 1. Okay, below are the sentences taken from the poem that you have just read. Okay. Select the appropriate meaning of the words in the sentences from the set of the given meanings. Okay, you will encircle the letter of the correct answer. Okay, F is a fruit that Mother Earth yields. Okay, so what do you mean by fruits here? A, is it seed-bearing plant? A seed-bearing part of a plant? Or letter B, vegetables, grains, etc. as food products? Or letter C, profit or reward? Or letter D, consequence of something done? Okay, so the answer here is, okay, that is a seed-bearing part of a plant. Okay, it's letter A. So, for the rest of the items, you answer it by yourself. Okay, so to summarize the Module 4 topics, okay, you have there the topic sentence. It is in the paragraph, it is the case sentence, which contains the main or central idea of a paragraph. All the other sentence within the paragraph support the topic sentence. Then we have the vowel digraph. It is a group of 2 or more vowels representing a single speech sound. Then we have inferring, that can mean drawing conclusions or making a guess based on previous knowledge. It is also means reading between the lines, where the reader tries to make sense of what is being implied by the descriptions given. Then inferring the feelings of characters means describing the persons or characters involved in the story feel by knowing and understanding what the printed words or written lines are trying to tell. Then the last one, the appropriate meaning of the words from the multiple meanings can be identified easily when you understand the use of these words in the sentences. Okay, so let's proceed to the Module 5, page 160. Okay, learning and doing. Okay, so in this lesson, it is about love for work. Our country is rich in natural resources and is blessed with wonderful land and water formations. As our ancestors explored different places to find the perfect dwelling spots for themselves, they were able to discover the many marvelous places in the country. Their encounters with nature had also allowed them to give names for the things and places based on their experiences. The story that follows gives an account on how Mainit came to be a name of a certain village to this day. Okay, so the title of the story is How Mainit Got Its Name. Many years ago, when the Moros were the terrors of the sea, the Manubos lived on the coast west of the Diwata Mountains. They were believed to have come from the Malay Peninsula long before the Spanish arrived. They lived and prospered in the settlement until attacked by the pirates. The pirates spared no one. They sailed from island to island, plundered and looted villages, and took men, women, and children into captivity and slavery. For fear of the pirates, the tribesmen abandoned the coast and sought new homes in the safety of the forest. After a half-day's journey into the hinterlands, they reached the top of the mountains where they rested and sought shelter for the night. The following day, the men set out hunting for food eastward until they reached a place where a lake surrounded by high mountains was found. The water of the lake was fresh and teemed with fish. They decided to stay and establish village on the bank of the river. News of the beautiful lake came to the knowledge of other tribes, including those from the coast. Through time, the people explored the lake. They chanced upon a hot sulfuric spring that flowed into the river. They called the spring Mapaso, or scalding. The river mainit, or hot.
And setting
Then in
and
due
duration
time,
of events.
the
being
village
able
came to be called
them
Mainit,
helps a reader
a name
to understand
which is
the
used
story
to this
better.
day.
Okay, so let
So,
us try
that
to
was the
understand
story about.
what are the events, characters, and the setting. Okay, so let us understand about what are events, characters, and setting. Okay, when you say events, those are the actions or series of actions that happen in the stories. And characters or character, it refers to the person, animals, or inanimate beings whose actions and dialogues make up the story. Then setting, it refers to the time and place where the story happens. It includes the physical surroundings within which the action takes place. Okay, let's try to go back the story that you have just read and take note the details which refer to the story setting, characters, and events. Okay, so try to answer exercise 1. Okay, so you need to show how well you understand the details of the story by answering the following questions. Okay, you will encircle the letter of your correct answer. Okay, so let's proceed to lesson 2, contrasting sounds of B and V. The letters B and V have similar yet different sounds when you pronounce them. So the letter B sound is represented by the consonant letter B, as in bile and beep. Then the letter V sound is represented by the consonant letter V, as in vine and vanish. Okay, so for better understanding about contrasting the letter B and V, let us try to do exercise 1. Below is a list of words with consonant sounds B and V, some of which you have just met in the story that you have just read. Okay, so pronounce these words with your teacher and pay attention to the contrasting words, contrasting sounds of B and V. Okay, here, B and B. Okay, you will read this word bat. Okay, here is vat, bile, vile, bale, veil, boat, vote, bill, veil, boat, voltage. Okay, here, another words from B to V. Banish, vanish, base, vase, bane, vein, brain, vein, vine, bow, vow. Okay, so those are words with B and V sounds. Okay, so be careful in pronouncing the words with B and V. Okay, so let's proceed to exercise 2. You will complete each sentence with an appropriate word from the list of words with B and V sounds.
Okay, you have here the following words: beautiful, believe, live, tribesman, abundance, vigorous, by, river, inhabited, abandoned. Okay, so you will just fill in the blank. Okay, so let's proceed to lesson 3, identifying elements of a story, characters, setting, and plot. Okay, so there are 3 basic elements of the story. You have there the setting, the characters, and the plot. Okay, so we all know that characters, it refers to the person, animals, or inanimate beings whose actions and dialogues make up the story. And setting, that is, yes, it refers to the time and place where the story happened, and it also refers to the environment where the story takes place. Then, the plot. Okay, the plot, that is an action or series of action that occurs in the story. Okay, so plot, that is the events. Okay, so those are the 3 basic elements of the story: the characters, setting, and plot. Okay, so let's proceed to the lesson 4, getting information from a dictionary entry. So you all know that the dictionary, that is a reference book which gives us information about words in terms of their meaning or definition, their uses, their origin, their pronunciation, and it is also a helpful guide in writing words with correct spelling. Okay, so here is the entry for home as it appears in Webster's New World Children's Dictionary. Okay, you have here the word home. Okay, it is a noun. Okay, it means that is a place where one lives, one's house or apartment. Another meaning, that is a city, country, or other place where one was born or brought up. For example, California was her home. Okay. Then another meaning, a home, that is a family life. Then you have here a place where orphan or people who are old or helpless are taken care of. The place where a certain plant or animal is normally found, or it is the base or a goal in baseball and certain other game. Okay, a home also, it can be an adjective. Okay, so if it is an adjective, it means having to do with one's home, my hometown. Okay, having to do with the home or family, home cooking. Oh, then at or to home or to go home. Then to point, aim at or with the blow of a hammer, she hit the nail home. Noun, plural, homes. Okay, so that is the different meaning of the word home. Okay. What information about the word home did you find in the dictionary entry? Okay, so you have here the pronunciation. Okay, after the word itself, you find its pronunciation as indicated by the symbol like this. Okay, try to look at the dictionary. You can find there, here, like this, a symbol like this. It means that is the symbol for its pronunciation. Okay, so the symbol like this contains how the word is pronounced. For example, the word home is pronounced as home. This one. Okay, parts of speech. The part of speech or how the word is used is indicated by the abbreviation standing for a part of speech such as N. N means noun. This one, ADG for adjective, ADV for adverb, and VT for verb. Okay, the word home can be used as noun, adjective, adverb, or a verb. Okay, the appropriate meaning that depends on how the word it is used in the sentence. Okay, then we have the etymology. Okay, the information in brackets that follow the part of speech gives the origin or etymology of the word. It tells where the word comes from. In case of home, you notice the abbreviation AS. Okay, AS, this stands for Anglo-Saxon. Okay, and shows that the word have come from the Anglo-Saxon language. The etymology can also be found at the end of the dictionary information. Okay, then we have the definition. The dictionary lists the various definition or meanings of the word according to its part of speech. Okay, it could be a noun, adjective, adverb, or a verb. Okay, so the definition are usually numbered. Okay, so for better understanding about the usage of a dictionary, okay, try to answer exercise 1 and 2. Okay, so to summarize the Module 5 lesson, okay, you have here, every story has a setting, characters, and events. Setting refers to the time and place where the story happened. Then characters refers to the people, animals, or the inanimate beings whose actions and dialogues make up the story. Then events that refers to the action or series of actions that happen in the story. Okay, then we have the letters B and V. Have similar yet different sounds when you pronounce them. The B sound is represented by the consonant letter B, as in bale or and bolt. Then the V is represented by the consonant letter V. Okay. Then the last one, the dictionary. Okay, the dictionary, that is a reference book or a reference material which gives us information about words in terms of their meaning or definition, their uses, their origin, and also their pronunciation. It also a helpful guide in writing words with correct spelling. Okay, so that would be all for this week, grade 3 pupils. I hope you have learned something new today. And if you have any questions or clarification, don't hesitate to message me on my messenger account, or you can raise your questions during our virtual discussion. Thank you and God bless everyone!